our new seasonal planner is ready. And so that's very exciting. And so I'd like to share it with you. Just a walkthrough, a quick walkthrough. All right. So this is our new 2025 seasonal intention setting. And so this is just the front page and it's telling you, write in the white, leave the colored alone. And most of the colored, you'll see a little pop-up saying, are you sure you want to change this? You can, right? If there's something you want to change, you can. There's not much. This front page, I think, is the only thing that's locked because it's got our licensing and everything on it. But everything else, I believe, is just set as a, hey, heads up, are you sure you want to do that? We've added a table of contents because there are so many pages. Each page tells you what the pages are and then what's included on those pages so that you can just come here and look for, if we're doing our spring intention setting, then you're going to come and click on spring. So click on spring and it's going to bring you to this page. And then every page has somewhere on it to get back to the table of contents. So you can just go back to the table of contents if you need to. And we have got our annual intentions that we do with InBulk. So all the questions that you're going to answer are there. And then that way you've got them front of mind always. And then at the end of the year is the year-end reflection. So that's done at the end of the year. That's also on that page. And in the table of contents, it tells you that both of them are there. And then you've got your year plan. So this is where you can make your to-do list. There's categories, website, marketing, collaborations, content, or you can just leave it blank if it's something different, or you can add to this. These are your top 4 objectives for the year. And then your winter intentions. So we're coming up on InBulk, which is midwinter. And so we've added it at the beginning and the end. So if there's anything that you're wrapping up for the winter, then you can add it here. Then we have our numbers page, and this is just that, numbers. And so our gross income, the little table of contents, go back to the table, what the specific items are, your expenses, net income, owner payout, and the number and your number, so your members. And these again can be changed, or you can just leave them like that. When you go to change them, it will ask you if you want to change it, just to give you a heads up. So, and then they're there for every season. Then we move into our weekly intentions. In our Aligned Business Building Mastermind, we do weekly intentions. And so we do a recap first. And so this is going across. So we do it on the Monday, but I've also added the moon cycle start date. So if you wanted to do it on the moon cycle, so the quarter moon or the new moon, it's telling you what the moon energy is, what the season energy is, and so you can, plan accordingly. So the first part is the weekly recap, and then it moves into the intention setting. And then we move into the seasons. So we're starting with the midwinter. So this is InBulk, which is what's coming up this weekend. We're starting with the midwinter because of our annual planning. So that's when our planner starts. So this is just what we have planned for the remainder of this season. And then the mid-season check-in is what we would be doing at InBulk. So InBulk is the midpoint of winter, so between winter and spring. And then in spring, we would set our intentions for the season, and then we would do a check-in. So I'm just going to jump ahead here to spring because it shows both. So Austera is the beginning of spring, Beltane is the midway through. And so we set our intentions. So we do a recap of our last season, and then we do our spring intention setting. And then when it comes to Beltane, we'll come over here and do what's called a mid-season check-in. So we don't do the whole thing all over again because we've already set it for the season. We're just checking in, making sure everything's in alignment, those sort of things. Just going back, we've got the calendars for each month, and then we've got our seasonal moons. This one is our midwinter, and it shows our new moons. So that's when we're setting intentions today. And then on the full moon, we don't meet, but there is a check-in you can do on the full moon just to make sure that you're moving in the right direction and releasing anything that's not working for you. That's laid out for you. So every moon is laid out. It's got tells you what the energies are, what moon is, where it is in the cycle. That's for every season. So we do that for every season. So then we go into spring, the months, and autumn and fall. So continues through, and then it ends with the winter moons. So back at the in winter again. So this goes right through until Imbolc next year. Yeah, Imbolc 2026. And so it's a full year planner and everything is one place. Last year, our mastermind used a spreadsheet, a simplified version of this, and all of the questions, all of the check-ins and things like that were on worksheets. And so most of us were then adding it to the spreadsheet. So we're like, let's just do it all in one place. Really excited to have everything in one place this year. And like I said, you can click to go back to the table of contents at any time. All right. So that's it for today. Thank you for joining me. And hopefully I'll see you again soon. Know that if you haven't got the planner, you can get the planner. Make sure that link is below. And if there's anything at all that you need, any questions, just reach out to us. All right. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and we will see you next time. Bye for now.